young man. Steve him up. Steve him up. Oh.
My name is Alan LaFave. I'm the president of Valley City State. We're so glad to have you join us today. Today's event is just a very momentous one for our institution, for our faculty, for our students, and for our programs. And I'm recalling about 15 months ago, July 9th, 2024, we did the groundbreaking for this particular facility renovation. And we didn't have shovels, and we had sledgehammers. And so today, instead of sledgehammers, we have a giant scissors. And we're here to celebrate just a fantastic day for VCSU. I'd like to thank a few folks in particular before we get started. First of all, to our building committee. And many of you are here. As I call your name, would you just give a nice wave to the crowd? Our McCarthy Building Committee was Vice President Erica Buchholz, Vice President Larry Brooks, Jessica Gortmaker, Daryl Heisey, Dr. Alan Burgad, Dr. James Bowe, Jason Doctor, Will Blanc, Maddie Zander as our student rep, and from Foss Architecture, Adam Peterson, and from PCL Construction, Derek Deering, the project manager, and Brian Mackley, the project superintendent. Let's express our thanks to them. To the community members from Valley City who joined us today, thank you for being here. Mayor Dave, thanks for coming. It's always an honor to have you at our event celebrating with us. Superintendent Johnson, very significant to have you with us today. The relationships we've been fortunate to build with the Valley City Public Schools over the years will continue to pay many dividends into the future. We appreciate your leadership as well. And to all of our alumni that are joining, thank you for joining us. This is an exciting week on campus with our homecoming festivities, and we couldn't ask for better weather. I'd like to give some recognition to someone who I know would very much like to be with us here today, and that's Larry Robinson. Larry served as our executive director for our foundation for many years, moving into the role as capital campaign director. And one of his first big pushes and big emphases for that capital campaign was this building behind us. He really worked hard to make sure this would happen. And because of his work and because of the generosity of so many of our donors that are with us here today, we were able to contribute a $2 million match to the $11.5 million that was provided by the state of North Dakota. So we're very grateful to our legislature, to our governor for approving this project, and we're especially grateful to the Jan Stoneman family, the Lynn Holcomb family, and the Matt Peterson family, along with countless others who helped make this a reality. Let's express our appreciation to them. We have lots of good news to celebrate this week, and I won't go through all of it because we'd be here and the ice cream would melt by the time that I was finished with this. But Mark Potts, our director of publication, PR, and I met yesterday, and we chuckled a little bit. You know, it'd be nice to spread some of this good news out a little bit, but this week it just keeps coming day after day after day. As you know, for the third fall semester in a row, we broke another enrollment record. We have 164 graduate students enrolled, which is another record for us. Those are primarily education folks, people that are getting their master's in education. We had our AI Institute for Teaching and Learning formally approved by the State Board of Higher Education. Our newest U.S. News rankings came out. We were ranked again as the #1 public regional college in North Dakota, the #2 public regional college in the entire Midwest. That's a 12-state region. and the number 3 best colleges for veterans in the Midwest. We're very honored to be recognized as a leader in public higher education, not only in North Dakota, but in the Midwest and in the nation. We're so grateful for this facility, for all who've helped contribute to it. We finally have an updated facility that matches the quality and the reputation of the program and the faculty. We award more undergraduate degrees in teaching at VCSU than any other institution in the state, leading the way in providing this very important and critical part of the North Dakota workforce. We're going to get through the rest of this program at this time, and again, I want to thank you all for attending. Special thanks, I see we have several foundation board members with us here as well. Thank you for attending. President Jeff, nice to have you here also. So at this time, it's my honor to introduce to you the Dean of the School of Education, Dr. Alan LaFave.
Thank you and good afternoon. I'm Alan LaFave, Dean for the School of Education here at Valley City State. So great to see friends, former teammates, former classmates, and this great day here at Valley City. And it's homecoming tomorrow. And I always remember the great memories that we've had at homecoming and some we won't share. So, we've all heard the saying, it takes a village to raise a child. That has always stuck with me, because it speaks to the power of teamwork, family, and community. As I think back to my days as a student here at VCSU, I remember walking into McCarthy Hall for my very first education course. Even then, it felt more than just a building. What really made the difference were the professors, their care, their compassion, and the way they helped us believe in ourselves. Now, 40 years later, I get the privilege to stand here as Dean for the School of Education. And I couldn't be prouder of where we are today. VCSU Teacher Education Program is the largest in North Dakota and one of the largest and most respectful and respected in the Midwest. That reputation comes not just from our faculty and leaders, but from the thousands of students who have come through this program and who have gone on to teach across the state of North Dakota, our nation, and around the world. Today isn't just about cutting a ribbon on a newly renovated building. It's about opening doors to even greater opportunities for our students, our faculty, and the schools we partner with. This new Teacher Education Center will help us continue to prepare educators who go on to impact children, not only here in North Dakota, but across the country and even internationally. There are so many people to thank. President LaFave deserves recognition for his leadership and vision in making this possible. The Holcomb and Stillman families gave in such a meaningful way, and we're so grateful for their generosity. But just as important, we want to honor the many alumni, friends, and community members who stepped forward to support this project. Their gifts came together to make this dream a reality. The VCSU Foundation, our administration, and our facilities teams also deserve a special recognition for the countless hours and hard work they put into bringing this to life. This truly was a team effort. And of course, I want to pause to recognize our students, past and present. Our alumni are in classrooms every day, changing lives and carrying the VCSU legacy in their own school and communities. And our current students are here right now, preparing to step into the same calling. They are the reason we are here today, and this new center is for them. At the end of the day, preparing teachers is more about than degrees and diplomas. It's about shaping lives. When we invest in educators, we invest in every student they impact. That is the ripple effect of this work. So, as we cut a ribbon today, Let it remind us of what's possible when people come together with a shared vision. Thank you for being a part of this celebration, and thank you for believing in the power of education. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Burgett. We appreciate your leadership and everything that you're doing to continue the important legacy of education here at Valley City State. It's my pleasure now to introduce one of our students for some student remarks. Students are at the center of why we're all here. They are our why. And we are so grateful to have Delaney Vilhauer with us today. Delaney is a graduate from Bismarck Legacy High School. She's a senior elementary education major, and she reminded me that a couple of years ago, maybe 5 or 6 years ago, I was conducting the Bismarck Mandan Honor Band, and she was in that band and playing saxophone. So we're glad to have you here, Delaney. We're looking forward to your remarks. Would you please help me welcome Delaney Vilhauer.
Good afternoon. My name is Delaney Vilhauer, and I am from Bismarck, North Dakota. I am currently in my final semester here at VCSU before I do my elementary and kindergarten student teaching this semester. I decided to continue my education at VCSU after hearing how highly my mom talked about her time here while she was also pursuing her own education degree. When you talk to students from any department here about what they love about their experience, one of the first things they mention is the relationships that are built between students and professors. While this may be a little biased, I believe our education professors here go above and beyond building relationships with their students. Not only are they willing to help us with their own classes in any way possible, but they are also regularly extending advice about other classes, teaching, and general life advice. This isn't a new reputation for the education professors to have, as my mom still talks about her amazing professors from her time here, like Linda Holcomb and Dave Bass, who I was lucky enough to have as well. As someone that is nearly done with their education at VCSU, I can confidently say that the education program thoroughly prepares us for our future. The most impactful experiences for me were all the chances we got to be in the classroom, including the 3-day diversity practicum, 40 and 60-hour practicums, and the additional practicums I personally took for my endorsements. These practicum experiences let us turn the theory and strategies we learn on campus into successful lessons and student interactions in the classroom. I've never felt as confident in my future as a teacher than when I get to the front of a classroom and feel prepared for whatever could be thrown at me. To be taking classes in the newly renovated McCarthy building feels like such a privilege, especially knowing I don't have to take the stairs to the 4th floor of McFarland multiple times every day. After having classes in McCarthy during my first 2 years here, it is hard to believe that we are standing in front of the same building today. Not only did the interior and exterior of the building get a makeover, but there were some incredible changes made to improve our education, such as multiple screens in every classroom, a large teacher workroom, and of course, Linda's Literacy Library. Despite how amazing all these resources are, my favorite part of being back in McCarthy is being connected again. Instead of going from one building to another for classes or to find a professor, we have everything we need in one place. The education community we have built here is so strong, and I'm very grateful that I get to see it strengthen every day. Thank you.
Wow, what a great testament to our students here at VCSU. And if you're available during the next Senate Appropriations meeting, maybe reaching out to see if you can help. Next, I'd like to take a moment to introduce and bring to the podium a member of Linda's family, Lauren Holcomb. He's going to come forward and share some family remarks. Please welcome Lauren.
Tough group to follow here. As Dr. LaFave said, my name is Larry Holcomb, and it is truly my pleasure to be here this afternoon at the grand opening of McCarthy Hall and Linda's Literacy Library. My mother, as most of you know, Linda Holcomb, was a professor here at VCSU for over 30 years. She truly did love her time at VCSU. She enjoyed all of the special friends and colleagues that she worked alongside in the elementary education department. Members, especially like Dr. Larry Gruters, Vern Omley, Gary Thompson, Al Olson, Norm Mackart, Rhonda Fairfield, and Irene Roth. But most of all, my mother loved her students. They held a special place in her heart. My family often gets a chance to meet her former students throughout our daily lives, and we hear how much her students loved her too. 4 generations of my family have passed through Valley City State University. It truly is a special place for my family, and we are extremely excited to see all the wonderful improvements throughout the campus now and coming in the future. It took an extensive effort from so many people to make this vision for McCarthy Hall and Linda's Literacy Library become a reality. I would like to thank many of my family members for their contributions, specifically to Linda's Library, including my father, Lynn Holcomb, my aunt, Jan Stoneman, my brother-in-law and sister, Kyle and Lane Smith, my cousins, Chad and Missy Volmers, Pete and Amy Kaveen, and Casey and Amber Stoneman. My aunts and uncles, Jim and Rita Sundstrom, and Paul and Kay Grand. My family would also like to thank all those individuals at VCSU who directed this vision and made it happen, including Kim Hash, Corey Anderson, along with everybody at the VCSU Foundation. A very special thank you to the late Larry Robinson, whose contributions to both Valley City and Valley City State will be truly and greatly missed. Current Chair of the Education Department, Dr. Alan Burgard, and of course, President Dr. Alan LaFave. We would also finally like to extend a special thank you to each and every donor that made this dream a reality. McCarthy Hall and Linda's Library will welcome students for generations to come, and we are very proud to be a small part of this legacy. Thank you very much, and go Vikings.
Okay, just a few final thank yous and we'll get moving here. I'd like to express thanks to the committee that put this event together today: Cassandra Peterson, Morgan Hopewell, Corey Anderson, Kim Hesch, Mark Potts, Alan Bergat, and Rachel Lowe. Mark serves as our Director of Public Relations. I want to thank Will Blug for his assistance on the technical side from Technology Services. And the tours today are self-guided. However, there will be education students available to answer any questions you may have. There are 3 floors to the facility. You can see the map that was provided to you. The first floor includes the STEM education offices, the fulfillment lab for their kits. It also includes a very nice conference room and a large classroom, the largest of all of the classrooms in the facility, room 104, which is where we were thinking about having this, but in retrospect, we would not have fit. The second floor begins the School of Education, and the ice cream is strategically located on the 3rd floor. So you can get in a few steps and maybe burn a few calories on the way to that ice cream. We hope you enjoyed the tour very much, and again, we thank you for coming. At this time, we're going to do the official cutting of the ribbon.
It is self-guided, but it's also guided too. We have 3 professors here, myself, Mrs. Joan Klein, and Mr. David Hansen. So I think, go ahead and recognize yourself. So if you want to go with and learn more about the rooms and the kind of design and the thought behind the design, please join up with one of them, and we'll go in different directions, so it won't be too crowded, but we look forward to this. This is exciting. Where's the ribbon?
It's over here.
Okay.
We're gonna do it right in front here.
I got you.
So building committee, and if we can have some representatives from the Holcomb family as well, Stoneman family, we'd appreciate that. Building committee, please come forward. You can take a chunk of this with you. All right.
Okay, everybody, you're gonna have to squeeze together, so you're probably touching the person next to you. It'll be for a very short time.
We want to.
Okay, let's just do a smiling first.
Yeah,
Yep.
we'll just do a smile for Gerald.
Oh, we're gonna run some more. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, smiling. Okay,
Okay.
should we do a countdown?
Scissors ready? Okay, you can count us down, Gerald.
All right, everybody help me. 3, 2, 1.
Thank you again, and go Vikings.